The WA state election will be held on Saturday the 9th of March this year. Community service organisations and advocates want to ensure that our shared priorities for the disadvantaged and vulnerable Western Australians, for the services that support them and the wider community are clearly on the election agenda. As the peak body for the community services sector, the Council has consulted extensively with the broader community to identify the priorities and the emerging issues for this election. From Dwelling up to Broome, from Albany to Geraldton and across the metropolitan area, the community's voice echoed the same 5 priorities that the next state government and all parliamentarians need to focus on. Those priorities were housing and homelessness, the sustainability of community services, especially in the regions, children, young people and families, people with complex needs, and finally poverty and the cost of living. These 5 key priorities form the basis of the WACOS pre-budget submission for 2013-14, and we will be focusing on one of these issues each week for the next 5 weeks leading up to the state election. To help you keep track of the issues and to get involved, WACOS has created an election website. This site will be updated regularly and includes key data about the priorities, as well as information about activities and events going on, and suggestions for how you can get involved. As well as highlighting information about our priorities, the election website also outlines some of the key social policy platforms of each of the 4 key political parties in Western Australia. WACOS wrote in December to the Liberal Party, National Party, Labor Party and the Greens, and each of them have responded to tell us how their policies and election commitments correspond to the 5 priorities of the WACOS pre-budget submission and the WACOS model of social sustainability. You can read their responses on this website. While we can be proud of everything that we've achieved in WA over the past 4 years, we're still a long way from having closed the social divide. WACOS believes that our vision of a more inclusive, just and equitable society is possible. And we also believe that we are stronger together and that by working collaboratively, we can create a more socially sustainable WA. I hope you can join our efforts and add your voice to ours for this election.